Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Survival Fountain of Youth, where I'm thinking we might want to look at going to one of the other regions that are in the game. Like, we are in the Island of Hope, or the Bird region right now. We have the map up to the Unknown region, I think to the north for now. I thought I saw somewhere... Okay, yeah, so we could be in the canoe and use that. We are working the natives map together for such. I just want to see about these other ones. Okay, that needs 3 out of 10. That needs... Get a better Spanish ship. Good lordy. You really do ramp up. Okay, so yeah, the place in the north is where we're supposed to be going next. But I think I've got to do a little bit of preparation work for that, because I'd like to try to get, I think, a couple of coconut flasks filled up with water, because I believe it's going to be a very warm biome, so that means we might go through thirst pretty quickly, so water will be essential, some food. And because the canoe actually has the bed on it, I think that can basically serve as our shelter if we need. So I think we're pretty much just looking to get a few extra supplies prepared for that. The fired pot I have, I think the big thing is actually just trying to find some more regular coconuts. Like, I've got the one flask right now I can try filling up, but I'd like to aim for a little bit more. But for that, I'm trying to remember, I think it takes rope and... Yeah, it does. Okay, actually, I could try making up another one, but it is a little dark, so let me see if I can actually sleep till... Alright, I will sleep for 7 hours. That way that brings us to morning. And, of course, more rain. God, it feels like it's... Every second day has been rain for the past few episodes. I'm hoping maybe if we leave the region, we'll be able to get out of that, but... Let's get together another coconut flask. I'd still like to try to get maybe one more, so that way we have 3 in total. Let's just have a bit of water there to fill us up. And I need to look at making an anti-venom and a little bit of herbal medicine. I think I've got enough for both. So let me take a look and see... Okay, right, I gotta grab a few small sticks for that. That's not a problem, though. There we go. Actually got a first try there. Okay, so yeah, one hibiscus thing. I don't have any scorpions, so I think I'll have to go and get that. But we can at least have that to deal with the runny nose. And... yeah, maybe we'll go on foot to try for the... try to get a quick scorpion and be able to make the venom. Actually, truth be told, maybe I should try to get a couple or so. That way, that might not be a bad idea to bring a few with me, given how that sometimes has been going for us. But I also need to remember to bring a tool along, which is a stone pickaxe, because I believe we might find copper ore on that other island. Again, with it seeming like there's going to be quite a few islands to venture to and explore and do stuff on. I don't know if I'll do the full game as a series, but we'll definitely keep going for another week or so. Just want to try adjusting my headset a bit so it's not making my hair look a bit weird. But yeah, we'll head into this cave because there were quite a few scorpions in there the other time I think we were here. So that should give us a means of getting a few things of anti-venom prepped. Oh yeah, there's a couple right there. We've also got puffball mushrooms, just raw food. Grab that, grab that. Oh, one already there too. Pile of scrap, nothing to do with that. Campfire, yeah, I think. Alright, let's use our vision thing. Yeah, I don't see anything else it's picking out. So I think we're going to go back with these. Oh, and thankfully we got the sun out, so we actually might have a nice day as we're going to try to do some foraging and such. So it's just another couple coconuts. I know there's still probably a few special objects on the map I haven't gone to find yet. Or maybe just the one. And there is more mapping to do for the island, but I feel like resource-wise, I've tapped all that it really has for itself. Although maybe it would be a smarter idea to go explore this island fully before we ship out. I mean, we'll definitely be coming back and forth given we have all of our crafting things in this campsite here. But yeah, it might not be a bad idea to actually try to see and get as much of the map done on, like, this go while we can. Or before we do try venturing off too far. So if that is the case, maybe I'll keep all the anti-venoms I'm going to make on ourselves. Because I'll probably need them. Okay, that's done. I do have a couple of ropes. We've got a bit of durability in those. And we have quite a bit of free inventory spots, so... Actually, one thing I want to check is, yeah, let me put the torch in 3. Because I think we will want to try going up to that platform again, just to knock off that goal that's been hanging over our head. I do also need to be careful on this little pass. I don't know if a snake will have respawned or not. I gotta go kind of slow. Okay, there's the rotten food. But it doesn't look like it's back yet. Okay, so we should be safe for the go. Yeah, resource-wise, I feel like I have tapped this island pretty much of everything that we could. It is the case of just trying to find more pieces of the natives map, which might be what that other special object to find still is. And it seems like maybe on each island there's going to be more pieces of that. But to need, like, the Spanish ship, that seems like very technologically advanced for, like, being just solo survivor on like, the island. I don't know if you'll, like, come across something or what for it, but yeah, it feels a little out there for what is going to be on offer. Okay, but just... Now, it said midday, and truth be told, I'm not actually sure. Well, okay, it is about midday, so I think if we can just hurry our way up there, that should count. I think it's basically, as long as we can get up there while it's sunny and not too late, we'll be okay. Yeah, since we have explored already along, like, some of the side passes and that, should be pretty quick making our way fully up. I also don't... I can't remember if there was actually anything danger-wise really on the way up, aside from, like, the scorpions in the cave. Oh. Okay, well, somewhere there's one of those little, short-eared... Again, they call them dogs. I don't know if they actually are or not, or if they are even, like, an actual animal. I'll try to mine those. Right. This might be where I have to be careful, because I don't know if we'll have any snakes we'll come across. Yeah, just going to take a little bit of harm there. Okay, that's... Yeah, there's a snake there. Deal with you. Take that back. Because, I mean, the snake tails are only used for crafting. I thought I could do more with them, but apparently not. And I think this is actually the faster way up than going the long way. Well, I guess probably would be worth it to try long way too, just see if there is anything else extra out there. But maybe if we do knock off the objective, I think I've got mapping charcoal with me. And since we can map from anywhere, it might not hurt to try, like, once we're way up here and looking over, doing a bit of mapping, see if we can add a little bit more for the map info. Just see if there are any other possible resources that I might still be able to snag. Nope. Here are some scorpions right here. So there's at least more antivenom that I can make when we're ready to start stockpiling for the boat. And yeah, we'll use this to go through, because this should keep anything that will bite me or sting me away. Puffball mushrooms, right, we gathered those. Yeah, just send everybody running from us. Okay, here we are. Oh, darn it. I guess that's what I get for, like, antagonizing it, but fine. We'll leave that there. And there we go. Okay, so what are we going to be doing with the spyglass? I guess that peak is something we should be looking for? Land on the rock. Okay, so that's something we'll have to do. And now, yeah, let me do a bit of mapping from up here. Ooh, wow. Okay, that revealed a huge amount of stuff. Okay, so we've been to the water source before. We've got a Chronicles thing there with an interesting site. Looks like that was actually from a branch off from, like, being over this way. Oh, snake potion is... Oh, maybe in the water there. Okay, but yeah, that's all revealed there. We got a couple of special objects still to find. That one we got fairly close to. I don't really have a There, get you. I don't have a glider or anything to get down easier, but... And food is now becoming a little bit of an issue. Oh, maybe like an offering bowl or something. Okay. Yeah, we'll... Actually, let me see. I have some bit of visibility here. See, since that is just like... Yeah, there we go. Didn't even have to use the torch a second time. Okay. So that's done. We've been up that way. Maybe we'll try going down the long way. Like, it doesn't say there's any resources we're actually missing, but might not hurt to actually get that short eared dog on the way. And then I could also look at getting a number of short sticks from those shrub bush things that we passed. Alright, I should be mindful of any other snakes along the route. There was just the one so far, but going this way there might be a few more. I might actually want to pick up some more small stones too, because if I use them for repairs, they do go by pretty quick. Yeah, I'm just going to take everything there. How am I doing for weight? Okay, I'm not too bad, so I think we will also grab... 10 more of those, because that puts us to 30. Yeah, we'll get another 9. Just because those do, again, go quick once we start using them for fire material. And that solves that. Now, food-wise, I might actually still have some of the cooked meat and fish from our other go. But we'll see once we do get properly back to camp. Depending on how much, like, picking up the dog weighs, if we do encounter it. Because I figured it would have been... Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, we got him pretty easily. Oh, we'll take that long stick because they are a little harder to come by. And just slowly get back to camp. Truth be told, it might have actually been just as fast going the long way around than going, like, slowly winding up. Well, we know the way down is fully, or should be fully clear of issues. So that's at least a little bit more done for this island. We do have that rock to get out to there. I think I'll go for the special objects as well today if I can. Okay, yeah, I think that's dead. Yeah, that's the one we killed. We'll see if we can get down out of the wind chill, and hopefully that will ease up on some of the things we're dealing with. It might not be a bad idea to also do some more hunting for, like, the jackals and stuff, because if I can get more tendons, we could try working at making a little bit of hide clothing before we head out, too. And that might help us out in a few more ways. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much further before we're back to ground level. Yeah, funnily enough, even for, like, all we're doing, our hunger level isn't dropping. Which, actually, is kind of weird. I figured that would have kept going down, unless maybe we have... you know what? I don't really want to fight him, but going beside him down... I was going to say, maybe this will be a faster way to get us back to that little pass that takes us home. Yeah, seems to be the case. As long as we don't go for any really steep drops. Whew. I don't know how the fall damage exactly is in this game. I just know for some other survival games, it can be very devastating if you do take some drops. There we go, back onto the familiar. So we'll get back, we'll start the fire up, we'll cook the short-eared dog we've got. I don't think we'll have it quite yet. We'll check and see how we're doing for, like, other possible food in the protected box, and then go from there. Try to ration some stuff out. But I do have to figure out exactly what I want to do when it comes to trying to prepare food for a voyage out. Like, depending on what there is to hunt in the other island, we could basically just make a campfire by the shore where we dock the canoe and don't even have to build too much on the island. We'll have to see once, like, we actually get there and everything. Well, looks like another bit of hide is done. So we'll throw the same things we can over there. Take that off. I think, can we add another? Yeah, we'll get another dried hide going there. Place the same with that over there. Since we're a little low on food, we'll have the fried egg, and that looks like all we really have to go right now. Yeah, so now let's add the 4 in, start the fire, roast a dog, make the antivenoms. There we go. Okay, so we'll eat that. Yeah, that's basically filled up with stuff. I guess we'll move the small sticks and that one stone over. Oh, no, that's filled up now. Okay, there we go. That's all filled up. Yeah, I guess I might as well keep the antivenoms on us. The dates are a little bit of food. I'll just eat those now. The snake tails can't really do anything with right now, so they can just do whatever. Okay, there is a little bit of water, so you know what, I'll have those to drink. That is topped up with the full 30. So I just gotta grab a few coconuts and we have that good. And because the risk of injury, maybe we'll tackle that in the morning. Yeah. Okay, so is there anything else I want to do right now? I don't think we have any more hide to really go through and process. I do have some more tendon thread I can make. So might as well do that. And... right, I'm trying to think. It was leather we needed for the, for repairing the backpack, I believe. Yeah, one piece of leather, but that I do not have anything for, so we'll have to leave that for now. What else can I do with the tendon thread? I know there's... Oh, okay. Dried dates are done. I guess we can put the mushroom... Oh, I guess we don't have the mushrooms for that. And the dried dates... Dang, okay, that shot up the food and water amount heavily. Might be worth it, actually, see if we can gather some more dates from anything. Although I think I might have chopped that tree down for the log. Okay, at least we know that's something that could be good to get. And then we can also upgrade it, can't we? Yeah, we could if we had the right leaves for it. And it does allow 2 slots. So you know what? Maybe, again, maybe come morning, that'll be a good thing to do there. Okay, so clothing-wise... Yeah, it's like... Yeah, the portable box we might want to look at repairing. Just that way that stays good. And if we look at crafting anything like clothing-wise, that needs 1 and 1, that needs 2, that needs 2, that needs 2. I'm not sure what would be the best thing to make, but... Maybe I will hold off for now for a bit longer. Just see if maybe I can get a bit more tendon thread and then make multiple things rather than just spend it on the one. Oh, we actually have 5? I didn't realize we had that much. Now that changes things up a little bit. So that's the case, I'm kind of thinking... Maybe we'll want to make the cape... How long does the fire have for itself? Okay, let me grab a little bit more of the small sticks and add a bit more time onto there. That should probably do. Okay, so regular workbench. Oh, wait, I think I also need the needle, don't I? I know I've got a needle somewhere. There it is, fishbone needle. Okay. So yeah, I think what I'll do is we'll make the cape. And make the pants. Oh, okay, so I've got to repair... I've got to destroy the needle, because that's basically used up. I need to make a new needle. Okay, there should be... Where can I make the needle for it? Or is that just in crafting here? Oh, there we go. There we go. New needle's made up. We'll get that work. Put that on, put that on. They will hopefully have a little bit longer durability. Just in case I need spare clothes, maybe we'll toss them into this box for the canoe to take with us. That needle's just about gone too. Maybe I'll get rid of the shark. Let me get all that out of there. I do wish I had a better spot to be able to, like, put the trophies, but I guess I'll just drop them out here so they're not too much in the way. Do have to try to figure out a spot where I eventually want to make, like, a proper base. The fishbone needle I might as well destroy, because I don't think we'll be able to use that one again with how low it was. We'll just make up another one quickly. Thanks to the shark we took down, we got plenty of those. So, hat... Yeah, looks like the hat's the last thing we can make, but I think we need to let that... That'll come a little bit further. So that's it for now. Toss the needle in here, since that's where it's worked with. The small sticks, we'll just see if we can place same. Okay, so now let's get those coconut flasks I was talking about before I get distracted by something else. So we'll take those. Take those. Come back over here. And let's see about making those into a couple flasks. Or should I go for... I'm going to go for 3, actually. Okay, yeah, let's... That one's filled up. That one's filled up. Okay, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I get 5? And then only made 3. Plus the one I had would have been 4. Okay, well, you know what? That leaves me, I can put 3 here. We'll throw 1 into just a thing here, and then I have 1 I can carry with me. So it'll work out. Not exactly how I thought it would go, but you know what? I won't mind that at all. And then that, we can always just craft one of those to fill up for water. And now I think we will try heading out to get that other special object that's located up here. I think that's at another one of the arches that is on the island. I can't remember if we visited 2 or 3 of those so far. Let me check. What's another survival task? Okay, well, that's just doing stuff. Okay, so there's an arch in the jungle and savannah. The one I visited has been at the foot of the mountain. Foot of the mountain? I thought those were... Unless maybe... I'm not sure which one that's referring to then. Okay, well, regardless, we'll go for try and get those last special objects that are through the island a bit there. Ah! Of course, when I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, well, yeah, we've got the venom on us if I do need to. I gotta get that ability improved. Like, I've only got the 1 survival point. Dangerous animals, that's what I need, but it needs 3 for that one. I don't think I have anything else to improve with. Like, there is make the... that one... Oh, make flint. That one I could try doing... Yeah, something's actually... Seaweed clothes. That's one I didn't realize. Okay, there are a few of these I think I can do actually not too badly or, like, rather easily. Make bombs? Jeez. Well, something I'd expect us to have to try making, but I guess it's an option. But yeah, I definitely want to get that highlight dangerous animals. That way, if I am going along somewhere, I can just pop the concentration and hopefully prevent some more bites our way. I'm not sure if we'll eventually gain immunity to, like, the venoms that we keep getting hit by or not, but I gotta do something to try to minimize what we keep running into. I also should try looking for more food, too. As we do have a fair bit of carry weight, it'd basically be more animal hide, more tendons for threading, and more meat. And I think we've hunted... there might be a boarback actually to our right here. I think probably because we're playing on, like, the tourist difficulty, or, like, the easiest difficulty there is, stuff respawns pretty quick. Should actually just see if the way forward is still cut through here. Yeah, it is. So that object is actually, if I were to take a left... Well, okay, can't take a left right now. Maybe once we pop through this, we'll go to the left and see about trying to find our way to that. Speaking of food, though... We'll grab you. Oh. And the spear is starting to run a bit low in durability, so I'll have to be careful of that. Yeah, right over this way. I'm wondering if maybe I stay in the trees, we won't have one of the eagles come our way. So it's just up ahead over there. Oh, okay, he managed to get the bite in, but we still got him stuck with the spear, too. Yeah, so it's just up this little slope here, I think. I am out of ropes, but I don't think we're too close to Yeah, no liana trees too close by. I'll have to see where it says that special object is. I don't know if it's, like, up on top of that rock. Yeah, it looks like that's the case, so... Oh. Luckily, I think we found... Yeah, here's our way up to it. Okay, so this is the arch in the jungle. And that special object is... Oh, probably something right up around here. We've got the Book of St. Albans. Oh, the bull icon. Obsidian shard. And an ancient ark that has the snake potion. Oh, temporarily halts consumption of food, water, and energy. Basically, you drink that and you don't have to worry about that for a few days. Okay, so I'm trying to think of where... Okay, well, there's another object over there I should go for. Looks like, yeah, okay, the jackal's killed, so that's probably the safest time to go for is right now. Just with the spear also kind of being low in durability. Oh, some seeds. Oh, this might hurt. Oh, thankfully not. Yeah, I'll take the yellow leaves, although I think it's actually the green I need. Okay, we'll slowly work our way along and up this way. There is... Hang on, bread tree. That is something I have not seen before. Oh, you know what? I better pick that hibiscus there if I can. As I have been using that for our runny nose medicine. That might be something I should also try stocking up with too before we head out. Okay, about... Is this the bread tree? Well, apparently it is. Breadfruit. Small chance of indigestion, but it is actually pretty decent for what it gives back for it. So that's not too bad. And... Okay, we'll head for that other special object just to knock that out while we're out here. My guess is we might have an eagle coming our way, too. Because, yeah, there are quite a few of them flying around out here. Okay, that's 2 taken out. Quickly grab our arrows back. Okay, there. Now I'll just wait for it to get in closer. Yeah, still taking a few hits from them, but... Yeah, see, like, they only give 1 feather. We might as well get the meat and the feather off the trophies. There's not too much of a point of getting that. Oh, I only got 1 feather from that. Jeez, they are not a good thing to hunt for food at all. Okay, that's at least done, so let's go now, when it should be a little bit better for what we want. And our hands are a little bit bloody, I guess, because we did basically get attacked by them a few times. Well, and we got another one coming in. Yeah, the music sting definitely gives them away more than anything else. There we go. Dunk. Thank you for the arrow. Only 1... Like, come on. These guys should at least give a piece of meat each. Well, we're at least getting feathers for more arrows down the line. Ow. And yeah, it's just up over this way, which means we gotta deal with this little guy. Dealt with. Yeah, we might have a couple more birds. Oh, and a jackal. We're doing decent enough for health, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but still just want to mind how beat up we do get. I wonder if I can even get in without being noticed for a good shot. Ah, bugger. Okay, there. You're down. Just check and see if I picked up the arrow or not. I think so. And... okay, can I quickly get the tendons off? No, I've got to deal with probably one of these birds coming in first. Or both of them. Okay. Well, we're getting our skills up at least, which is helpful. Alright, so you are the big guy because the tendons are the big things I want. Surprised there's no hide with it, but is what it is. How do you have... I mean, okay, egg... I don't know how the one's carrying an egg with it while flying around, but it is. The meat will take... actually, no, we won't take the meat because we're basically topped up with... or road durability for that. So at least we can get this special object and then work our way back. I'm not sure if there's another arch up here or... algae ointment recipe. Okay, not what I was expecting to find. And we'll at least get the cattails, since this is a resource we haven't come across before. And I think we're basically just good to try getting our way back home with hopefully no more incidents. We've got all kinds of meat we can cook, so that'll help a lot there. Food's not an issue. Energy, yeah, that's pretty low, but I think once we get back to camp, we can store the meat in the protected box. That'll keep it lasting a bit longer, and then get some good sleep in. Overall, not too bad of a day. We got the special objects to help minimize them a bit on the map. There's still probably some more tucked away in spots. And there is a living water I didn't pick up over there, so that might be something I should try coming back to with the canoe, since we will probably have to come up this way to get to the, that lonely rock there. We'll just try picking up a few things on the way back. And I think all in all, that wasn't too bad of an outing. And I always could try building this up more, since it is nicely at, like, the bay there, but I think anywhere we set up... oh, just chicken. Oh, and tortoise. Okay, so I think, yeah, this seems to be the trail that should take us right back to base. I think we should be fine for it. I should see if there are any other things I can quickly make once we get back to base for, like those survival points. That way I can try to highlight dangerous animals and we can see the snakes properly and easily. And getting bit and stung a bit too often. But overall, I think it is going pretty smoothly for, progress so far. I have been probably spending a little bit more time just trying to build up the camp than needed. And I do admit, building up, like, going for the clay and building the kiln and such kind of feels like a hollow victory. Like, sure, we can use it, but I don't think we'll get too much use of it. Unless there's, like, something we really need the clay stuff for, but it doesn't seem like it. I'm just really surprised that for making up the forge, it seems like you're going to need the copper ore itself, which you kind of usually need to have smelted down into its ingot form, or its actual metallic form, to then use for anything. It's a little odd, but I won't knock it too much. We'll just get back and then end the episode with that. How much meat did we pick up? We've got only 3 pieces? I thought we would have gotten a lot more than that. Oh, well, I guess it's because so many of the birds didn't actually give meat. It's just basically the jackal and the one that, for some reason, had that to it. But yeah, 1 feather per bird feels weird. It's like you're looking for a super perfect, unblemished feather that's like 1 in the hundreds that are on a bird is the only one you can use. Well, we've been back and forth through this familiar place multiple times now. I do have to check and see how... We do have the obsidian shard we picked up that I think I might want to put into a spear, just because, as we see, the spears have been getting plenty of use. Might not hurt to have that as our obsidian equipment, but we'll tackle that tomorrow once we have more time in the video. For now, once again, this series does seem to tend to have the videos stretch a little bit longer than planned. Well, that's not too bad, it just means we get more done. Yeah, just those sitting about. There we go. Those are tossed over. And yeah, we'll tackle everything next episode. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll get sleep in, and then this way, next episode, we are tackling it with a brand new day to go forward. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Survival, Fountain of Youth. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, those survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.